Hey guys, only got a little bit of battery left, so I'm going to try to make this quick. But as I was cleaning up the shop a little bit tonight, I came upon a couple of these mini neck knives that I had designed and made quite a while ago, and they were actually pretty much complete aside from handle scales, sheaths, and edges. I'd even put a etch on both of them. And this is one of them, but after looking at the design for a little bit, I realized I really wasn't as wild or excited about it as I was when I first made the knife. And not that there's really anything wrong with the design itself. It is a functional little blade, pretty comfortable in the hand, especially with the addition of scales. And it's definitely more than adequate for what it is. But I felt like I could make things maybe a little bit more interesting looking. Maybe something that was a little more enjoyable to look at and use. So I decided to take one of the blanks and kind of start whittling away at it, changing the profile, even the blade shape a little bit. All while kind of challenging myself to keep these holes that are already drilled in the handle centered up, as this is already heat treated and tempered, and very difficult to drill any additional holes for the addition of handle scales. So I did want to keep those in place so that I could put scales on the blade. And it was a little bit of a challenge, but I think has succeeded. And I want to show you guys the result of my efforts. And believe it or not, this was actually that same blade design, which I feel is a completely different knife now. Definitely more interesting to look at. I think more enjoyable to use, much more attractive. And as you can see, just kind of how I changed the shape there. I did thin out the blade section just a little bit, took a little bit off both the back and the front of the knife overall. Again, in an effort to keep these pins centered up. And actually put on some 1/8 inch black and green G10 handles, which I profiled. Gave a nice little grain pattern there. And even put an edge on it, which is now shaving sharp. And just to give you guys a little bit of a cut test if this paper is not too damp. We got a nice sharp point. Definitely a good little utility blade. Nice backup blade, maybe a little neck knife. Very lightweight. I think you'd hardly notice it was there after a while. Or you can even maybe slip this down in your pocket and keep a little fixed blade on you. But definitely like the new design. I like how it came out. Still have to make a little sheath for it, which I'll try to keep as minimal as possible, just to keep with this design. And I need to try to put my marks on there, which maybe I should have waited to put the handles on. But at any rate, I just wanted to show you guys that little design modification and how taking a few corners and edges off can really change the overall look and feel of a knife. And in my opinion, just makes a much more attractive little blade. So just a little side project I worked on tonight, banged out, and pretty happy with the results. So that's that, guys. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.